Hey guys, Canelo Alvarez is fresh off of a knockout victory over Liam Smith. He was a 10-1 underdog. After the fight, Canelo Alvarez says that today he is the best. He's the best pound for pound fighter, I guess is what he means. Well, let me tell you, Canelo, let me tell you, every Canelo Alvarez fan, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you know what, Canelo, you are not the best. You might be in the top 10 pound for pound, maybe top 15, but no, you are not the best fighter today just because Floyd Mayweather retired. No, you don't get to have that title just because the guy who whipped you retired. See, the thing about becoming the next pound for pound king, or whatever it is you want to call it, is that you either have to beat the guy who was considered the best before he retires, or you never fought the guy who was considered the best before he retired. But the general consensus is that you would have beaten that guy had you guys fought. Those are the two requirements for taking the torch from the previous guy who was considered to be the best pound for pound, especially if he was in the same division. You either A, had to beat him, or if you never fought him, then the consensus would have been that you would have beat him, at least, you know, in the public's eye, that you would have had a really good chance of beating him. But the fact is, you actually did end up fighting Floyd Mayweather Jr., and you got beat decisively. And now Alvarez wants to be considered to be the best boxer today by default. Well, you know what? You're not even close to being the best boxer around today. Off the top of my head, I could think of several who are better than Canelo Alvarez. Terence Crawford. This is in no specific order. Okay, Terence Crawford is better than Alvarez. Errol Spence Jr. is definitely better than Canelo Alvarez, and would probably knock him out even if Errol Spence didn't move up in weight. Even if he just stayed welterweight, he would knock Alvarez out easily. Who else? Andre Ward, Gennady Golovkin, obviously, Kovalev. Now these are just guys. There's probably at least 2 or 3 more out there that are without a doubt better than Canelo Alvarez. And you know what? You are not the best. And you know what? I'd like to congratulate you for winning the title at junior middleweight. But you know what? You stepped down from middleweight just to avoid Gennady Golovkin. And then, of course, you're going to say something unverifiable like, oh yeah, we offered Golovkin $10 million to fight us. Yeah, whatever. All we know is you were a middleweight champ, just like Gennady Golovkin is a middleweight champ, and you guys were supposed to fight each other. And so what do? You vacate your title so you can move down to junior middleweight to fight this guy that nobody's ever heard of. If that's not ducking, I don't know what is. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time you're watching The Good Fight TV, please leave your comments, and I will respond to each and every single one of them. Again, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, this is Fight for JC.